Hey everybody, this is Sabrina and welcome back to my channel. For today, I'm going to be sharing the Everyday Explorers July releases. I'm super excited to share these with you. There is 3 that I am working with and they all have to do with summer and adventures and eating, and they're just a great release. So let's dive in. This first one is called Al Fresco and I love it and I can't wait to share with you how I'm going to use it. You have good friends and good food, poolside snacking, and a couple different tables and chairs, cool down, stay cool, let's eat, and then you can do inside or outside. This next one is called This Summer, and it's an awesome one for documenting all the currently things that are going on for the summer. So you have currently enjoying, best beach read, summertime snapshots, songs of the summer, pool time, current favorite summer treat, and summer, summer, summer. The next one is a really fun one from Kari, Stiles, and I just love it. It's called Trippy Summer, and you have Take It Easy, Dude, Damn Hot, a melting face, which is actually like my new favorite emoji, and then this awesome like trippy like wavy pattern, and I love it. It's so cool. I actually just took some selfies on a vacation that I think I'm going to use this for. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that is the releases that I'm going to work with. Before I get started on my pages, I also wanted to share with you the new stickers that are coming out. There is quite a selection of stickers and I'm very excited to use those. I'm actually going to use them in a Project Life spread later on this month. So you have Explore More, Take It Easy, Coffee Time, California Love, Happy Mail Day, En Route, and then you have tons of prompt stamp sets on clear stickers. These are 29 prompts, best days, daily life, and currently proud of this, currently learning, currently making, so much fun, and that's exactly what I'm going to use them for, kickstarting my journaling. 100% me, and all in a day. So very exciting to have all these sticker sheets, and I hope you guys grab yourself some stickers or some stamps. Let me go ahead and show you the projects that I'm going to work on for this video. So for my projects, in July 2020, everybody had a pool at home since all the pools were closed. So I pulled together a ton of photos and I'm gonna make this page. And then I am gonna document also a very 2020 thing, eating out in the truck. We didn't wanna have to go all the way home to eat our food, so we just had a picnic in the truck because places were not open for you to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these together and I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so this is going to be the simpler of the 2 projects, since really all I have to do is add some stamp phrases to the little white spaces down towards the middle of the spread. I'll also add some to the outer edges too to create a visual triangle, and other than that, it'll be pretty much done. I left the digitals when I printed out the photos, so I basically just took the whole entire thing and printed it. Took my digital page and printed it, and now I'm just adding the stamps. And this is, I think I already said this, but this is my storylines chapters from Project Life 2020, and you guys, I'm chugging along with this thing. I'm determined to finish this because it is Project Life, it is our stories, and it was 2020, so I feel like these stories need to be documented, especially this one where everybody had to get a pool. And even for us, trying to get this particular pool that we got was really hard to find. And, you know, we wound up getting a good deal, but it was still like way higher than we normally would have paid. But, you know, that's the only way you could get a pool, is if you got one in your backyard. And so I just took all the photos, put them together, and picked out my favorites and included them on the spread. I even included a photo of my kids putting in a bucket of ice. They wanted to cool down the pool, and I figured, you know what, why not? So in summer, you say yes. So that's what I said, and they just had the best time swimming in ice cubes. I stamped pool time, summer, 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 and under the sun. I've also stamped from the Kari Stiles stamp set a sun, and I did add that to the top left corner. Found some really old stickers from Studio Calico that I can add as a physical embellishment. I do decide to put another stamp phrase, damn hot, up at the top above making waves. This will serve as the final point on my visual triangle with stamped phrases, because I have another one down a little further that says summertime snapshots, and I added in a ton of stars to that little section, and that's it. So simple and so quick, and that's what I'm trying to do with this project, just little chunks of time to finish up various spreads. The next one is the picnic in the truck, another very 2020 thing, right? I don't know if anybody else did that. You can leave a comment and let me know if you ate in your car, your truck, but I just feel like that is something that we all had to do. Oh, and have your food delivered, right? So that's all things we had to do. And with cranky kids, after a long time at the lake, we did not want to go home and deal with cranky kids. So eating in the truck bed worked just fine. And it was summer, so it worked out, and it was fun. It was a great summer memory. So I stamped Let's Eat, because I know that's going to be kind of my main title. And I also stamp al fresco and then a little like patio set. Even though we weren't on a patio, I just wanted to have that as a cute little embellishment. I also stamp a smiley face, but I don't think I wind up using those. I went looking in my Studio Calico stash since I had been using Studio Calico products for this project, and I found a journaling card that was red. And then I wanted to see if I could find some physical embellishments, and I found two kind of, they are hexagons from Colorcast Designs. So I'm going to use both of those items, and I'm going to get them in just a second to kind of build my spread and give my spread some sort of direction, because I wasn't kind of sure where I was going to go with this spread. I was like, I have my stamped phrases, now what do I do? But I really am happy with the way that this whole thing turned out. It turned out really awesome. So I got out my hexagon punch and I punched some shapes, not full shapes. I didn't need full shapes. I just needed halves. So that way I could add them into the various spots for my visual triangle. You guys know that I love my visual triangles, and it just makes it so easy to scrapbook and get things done. So I added my half hexagons, and then I could also add in some smaller ones with the reverse side of this journaling card, and I'm going to do that in a little bit. Also, when I flipped the card over, I noticed that it said Weekend Adventures, and that hadn't been cut up and it wasn't torn or anything. So I went ahead and put that above the Let's Eat, and I love little happy accidents like that when you're scrapbooking. Totally works out. Using up my stash here, and I am just so happy. So I have the old Colorcast Designs and then also the Studio Calico. Well, they're not old, but by scrapbook terms, right? They're old. Then I took the hexagon and I used it to trace out some more hexagons for the gray little sections that I wanted to add, because I'm trying to build my clusters a little bit more with another color, the gray as a neutral. And then I have another little happy accident, and I wind up taking one of the hexagons and stamping a sun in the middle, and I'm like, wait a second, I could make a pattern with that. So I wind up making an awesome pattern with that hexagon and deciding to continue on with that for the other pieces. I am adhering down the hexagon in the second little cluster up in the top right. It's going to have a hexagon, the al fresco, the patio set, and then the 1-star little Colorcast Designs piece. I realized as I was making it, and you just saw me kind of tilt it, that they're kind of tilted at different angles, and they're kind of made to be tilted differently, but I just decided to go with it, and I can place my hexagons however I like. And so that's what I decided. So I just did my little happy second accident. I could use some of the icons from the Kari Stiles stamp set as a way to make my own pattern hexagons. So I also stamped dude because I thought that was perfect. Like, dude, seriously, you want to eat food like fancy? It has to be in your car or delivered. That was kind of the level of fancy we were at for 2020, right? So I stamped the suns using 2 scratch pieces of paper, and then I did the exclamation points. It turned out a little messy for those ones, but that's okay. I did the best that I could, and that's what matters. And we just keep moving forward. Isn't that what I always say? So I'm just adding those in, and then I will do the journaling lines, and I came up with a really funny way to start off my journaling. I don't know how it popped into my head, but it did, and I'm going to reference Taylor Swift when I am making my journaling or writing out my journaling. So I add my lines, and I'm going to tell the story of how we were eating in the truck. So I start off by saying, similar to the Taylor Swift song, eating outside in your car or having food delivered was such a 2020 trend. Because isn't that a song, such a 90s trend? That's one of her songs, right? So like I've already said, we were just so hungry, we might as well eat in the truck. And also the restaurant that we were in front of was actually abandoned and had closed because of the pandemic. So nobody was there. We could eat to our heart's content. So I am wrapping up this page, and I just love how this page turned out, and the other one is super simple. So I hope you enjoyed seeing both of these come together. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.